So.
No, the plate, everything.
Yeah, I have all the papers.
What's your maximum speed?
Like 80? This is Suriname. We know nothing about the country. Big Suriname flag on the back of the tuk-tuk.
It is the rickshaw.
Yes, it is rickshaw, you know. Can confirm we crossed today. What is Suriname, Miss Potts? It's crazy. This is just a temple in the suburbs, somewhere in the capital city. Paramaribo. This is hopefully our last day in the capital city and also might be our final episode in Suriname. But what I didn't realize was just how strict the dog immigration policies were for our next border. And McDonald's is pulling through in the English-speaking country with the worst little jokes. Nice to meet you. So there we were, taking Miss Pats back and forth from the only animal customs office in this tiny country to the vet and then back to get the stamps for clearance into Guyana. Something here tells me she's not a fan of the vet.
What's up, Miss Potts? Hello. Hello, world.
We've done our best exploring this culturally diverse place, but there's still a lot here that I'm looking forward to experiencing.
Dunskies, we're off to Guyana now. British Guyana.
Bye guys. Bye. So these are legends what we met in French Guyana. So it's good to see them again. Of course, at the bureaucracy point of control. So they've got their 2 dogs and we've just sorted Paddy's documents. So we're off to Guyana as well. We had to go to the vet this morning. Guyana's a little bit more strict than our previous couple countries for Paddy getting into the country. So we had to go to the vet, get those documents and then come back to this little spot of immigration, get all those stamped, and then we're off to the border now. But first, we just keep up the routine. We're gonna go to the gym one last time before leaving the city and then get some lunch and head on route. What a day, legends. Padus, Padus. What's the Padus say? Oh, there you are, Miss Potts. Hey, we're going to Guyana. Radio, gym set done. That was great, cracking. I felt like my first episode in Suriname was a bit too comfortable. So there's a few things I actually want to do heading out of Paramaribo and then to the border to conquer off my list to say that, yeah, we've traveled Suriname. It's quite a small country. There's only one road out, but we're going to live it up a bit. There's a bunch of nature reserves. So if I want to try to get into a body of water, if we can't tick that off, I might be able to settle for an ocean swim. The second challenge is there's 2 Suriname traditional dishes.
Brown beans.
Brown beans, yeah.
Is that so? That's something I have to try as well while I'm here.
Have you tried moxia lacy?
Moxa lacy, yeah.
Those are
I don't
actually
think so.
the main country dishes.
But I think it's better to find that traditional culture in amongst the locals in the small townships that we'll find along the way. And then challenge number 3, I do want a wild camp in Suriname before leaving. Just live it up. If there's a bunch of nature, it shouldn't be too hard, fingers crossed. So these 3 challenges are gonna put us out of our comfort zone in this country. And then we're into Guyana. How exciting. Suriname, let's get it. So usually, I've just pulled off. You guys have a Moxie Alexi, but you're closed.
Oh, I can speak Dutch.
I don't speak Dutch, I'm sorry. Your English is perfect though. So you usually have that on your menu. This is your restaurant.
Let me put on a shirt.
Okay. And your name, my friend?
I'm Pablo.
Pablo, nice to meet you.
He does the authentic food, eh?
Ah, that's the authentic
Coconut
Suriname
oil.
food. The coconut oil?
He doesn't cook with other oil.
That's good.
No
Coconut
sunflower
oil.
seed oil, nothing.
That's good. The good
Pure
stuff.
coconut oil.
Listen,
Yes,
Sobradi,
friends.
I'm Sobradi.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Sobradi. This is my place. When you come in Suriname, you look for Pluto Strat. You hear?
So, but you don't have anything I can buy from you now. I'm quite hungry. You're
I
closed.
don't have anything more, man. Suriname juice.
Suriname juice.
Yeah, come.
Give me one of them. I'll buy one of them. What is the most traditional, you think?
Ginger.
Ginger. Okay, I'll
Yeah.
take one of them, man.
Yeah,
Alright.
man.
Nice.
Hey, it's good. It's good. You don't have to pay, bro.
No, don't do that. No, how much is it, my friend? 50. I'll pay that. That's fine.
Be careful on the road.
Thank you.
It's a long way. Yeah, man.
And if it
Watch out
rains-
for the holes.
If it rains, you don't see no hole in the road. Everything is, but when
Alright.
When you across Coroni River, Kapanama to,
take it easy.
take it easy.
Dude, this is good.
Yeah, man. It's ginger.
That ginger is strong, man. That's
Yeah,
good.
man.
That's good. Thanks
Yeah,
for
man.
that. Thanks for that.
Where can we follow you?
On the top one.
Yes, man.
Hey, basta.
Basta. Respect Basta.
You see the Caribbean kind of accent? Very, very cool. So I think I'm gonna see more of that in Guyana. the next country we're going to. We drove away about 5 minutes ago. I can still feel the ginger in my throat. That is a very strong ginger root beverage, but I did like it. I very much enjoy that. I've not tasted anything similar in my life. It's very homemade. Even the roads here in the capital, there's clearly not much irrigation working because they're kind of flooded with very small amount of rain. Yeah, damn, I think it's too late in the afternoon to find like a lunch, and it's too early for dinner. So I know that roti is huge. It's apparently the second most consumed food in Suriname as well. So we're gonna check out what's good. There we go, Miss Potts. Little takeaway roti. There's such a incredible Indian culture here in Suriname, which has created a lot of opportunity for Indian foods. I even passed an Indian dressmaker for like an Indian wedding. Wow, wow, wow. They do it legit, man. Everything's in little separate plastics. This looks and smells delicious. There's even I think this is a ginger sauce. I'm not really familiar with what that's going on, but ooh, Miss Potts. Miss Potts. Nice. Indian food in South America is incredible. That's decent, but the breading's a little drier than I was expecting. I just had higher expectations, but all in all, it's like a solid 7 out of 10, I think. How easy is this wild camp gonna be, you think? It's pretty stagnant water, but this is a little turn off because of the kind of antenna that's sitting here. It's just people have gone to the bathroom back here. There's a camera up there. We just kind of want to pass the night. It's pretty stagnant. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of mosquitoes. There you go. And this is all so thick. Imagine the animals that are just in here that you just can't see. But you can imagine it goes on forever, I think. The water's edge kind of starts. There's probably a whole ecosystem of fish that live in there as well. There were some locals stopped off and fishing even. Patty, you want water? Patty, give you water? I'm always keeping an eye on Patty, because if she gets a little too curious, something like this would make her really, really sick, or if not worse. So we just keep you close. That's a big boy. Yuck. I'm sure we can find a little bit better of a spot, so we'll continue on. And if there's mosquitoes at the next one, then we tried. Yes! Life, man. What a time. So we are wild camping. We've got 2 little 2-minute noodles. And let me just tell you that the Suriname beer selection, I think is the worst I've ever seen. Because I'm not a fan of Heineken. This Desperado thing that I tried in French Guyana is terrible. And to be honest, sorry Suriname, but your local beer is not good. But we're gonna be having a couple of beers tonight with some friends. So this is another beer of Suriname. Let's give it a try. My hopes aren't high, let me tell you that. Nice. Got it. There we go. Tuki making a scene. The French couple that we saw this morning, we're meeting right now. They've organized a wild camp already. They've found a spot. And we're going to them now. Here we go. Wild camps down this way, apparently. Those are some serious dreadlocks, my friend. Good evening, my friend. Good evening. We are rural. Look, that's a river down there, so you've got boats. This is epic, man. Oh, I love it. I love Suriname. It's such a wild, chaotic place. Oh, good to see you guys again.
We're not expecting to see you because it's already night.
My friend, I'm gonna take Patty out, but leave her on the other side on like a short leash too. I think she's tired more than anything, so I might give her a dinner so I can put her in the tent afterwards. It's so nice having 3 big dogs that don't bark. Oh my goodness. And Scrappy is not interested in Patty. Yeah, but she's got her leg caught up, don't you? You're crazy. She's very alert. You okay? Awesome. So you've got a little cook setup here that pulls out of the car. That's epic. And then the inside. Would I be able to have a look? That is so cool. It's a fridge with some cupboard spaces. There's even a bench. Got a sink as well, that's awesome. Very, very roomy, the table, chair, and that's the bed. It folds down and it's pretty airy when they've got the windows open, but also insect proof. Awesome. Insect proof door. Hey, this is a bit more luxurious than the tuk-tuk, I'll tell you that. Thanks for showing that off. But you usually cook outside because you can cook inside as well, if you'd like. Wow, awesome. Scrappy, you living the dream, buddy. Scrappy, beautiful boy. It's better than I expected. It's probably the better of the 2 Suriname beers that I tried. With good company though, good times. And Patty's in the tent. She's just sleeping away already. Good night, Miss Potts. Hey, what is vamos break? Good morning. Hello, world. There's river on one side, boats are already moving. And then the ocean on the other. What a spot. Oh my goodness. I'm thinking I'm going for a swim. That's probably in the ocean. What's the battery say? Wow, just incredible, legends. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Ready to conquer a day. Probably our last day in Suriname here. Crossing to Guyana with a bit of luck. That'll be nice. It's so red, yeah, wow.
So many yesterday.
Really? In the same like kind of V? That's impressive. Guys chilling. And Scrappy. Not Patty, this is Patty. Observing the world. Bye guys. Let's go, Miss Potts, let's do it. Let's get after the day. Potentially a new country today. Probably we'll make the next episode though. But goodness gracious, let's get to the border. We've been loving the time in Suriname though. Truly, great people, so much culture. The foods are epic and we want to see more of the traditional cuisine today. Let's do that. We've really ticked off 2 of the 3 challenges so far. We've wild camped, we've swum in a body of open water, and it's rewarding us with incredible company on the 3-wheel dream. Hello. Humble living right near where we were camping. That was an incredible spot because I know that right here would be mosquito land. We just had a great sea breeze to have a mosquito-free night of camping. We were even playing cards on the table for a little while last night too. That was really fun, just good times. Oh, these are the views that we were missing last night. It was just too dark to see all these little river canal docks. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
What is this? The rickshaw.
Yes, it is rickshaw, you know.
With the plate, everything.
Yeah, I have all the papers.
Where are we heading now?
I'm going to the border. I've been to 9 countries now, and that.
This?
Yeah, with this.
Can I make a picture?
Yeah, of course you can make a picture, my friend.
It's very nice, man.
Have you seen rickshaw before?
Not
No,
in the movies.
only in the movies.
Yeah, you have a dog?
I have a dog. Yeah.
No, rickshaw. Okay.
All good. Thank
Have
you
a
guys.
nice day.
You have a great day. Bye bye.
What's your maximum speed?
Like 80? Yeah. No worries. 80, 65. Good little police interaction for the morning. He just took photos, no document check. Just very impressed by the vehicle and said, off you go. Well, I was completely unaware that there would be dirt roads here in Suriname. I don't know how far this one goes, but it's going. And that's got all the cars in front of us driving real slow through the countryside. With the slow moving traffic, slow moving tuk-tuk, I thought, oh, it'd be a perfect place to get the drone out. But there's actually a low flying plane doing agricultural kind of seed droppings, or I don't know if it's a liquid form to help the growth of the fields. So I don't know what's going on, but yeah, I don't want to fly the drone up around that guy. Nice. This one's got metallic grates, you can even see the water below. Very cool. Like the majority of houses in Suriname have bridges to get there and cross. Look at that. Very crazy. It's very new to me. The road's so elevated that it's created canal systems on either side. I don't even know if I could trust my tuk-tuk on half of these bridges as well. Hey! And lads in the back of the trucks. Lawless country, more or less. We're in the small town of Paradise, and we just got flagged over to some lads to say hello. Hello, legends. I'm coming. Hello, guys. You seem very happy. I wanted to stop to say hi. Hello, nice to meet you. How's it going, everyone?
I see, happy.
Bajaj from India.
Oh, this is from India.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Bajaj.
Bajaj, tuk-tuk, rickshaw. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Rickshaw.
Like swap.
You want to sell this?
I wish. No, I'm traveling in this.
Oh, you're traveling.
Yeah.
From which country you are?
I bought it in Bolivia. Bolivia imports from India,
Yes.
and then they sell it in Bolivia, yeah. We've traveled 9 countries in the tuk-tuk, in the rickshaw, 9.
9 countries.
Uh-huh. Careful. Sorry. Bites.
Bite.
Uh-huh, protected. Dog. Uh-huh.
Food.
Mexi Alessi.
Oh, Moxie Ali.
Moxie Alessi. Suriname food.
Suriname Moxie.
Or brown beans.
No, not here.
Nikere.
New Nicker, yes.
Okay. How many languages do you guys speak?
Dutch.
Dutch,
Suriname.
Surinamese,
Yes.
and English, of course.
English.
Hindi? No?
Yes, Hindi.
Hindi?
Yes.
Impressive, guys. Should we get photo? Okay. I do selfie, but in front of tuk-tuk. Photo, yeah. Nice to meet you guys. I love Suriname. Suriname, great country. Bye, everyone. Bye. How we going? Bye, guys. Good chats. Good people. Very good people. Hello, friends. Hello. We made it to Nikkei, Miss Pats. Do you know if there's a hotel that accepts dogs in Nikkei or no?
You said if I had a bird. If I had a bird, it's okay. Maybe. But dogs and cats? Put the bird outside the window.
Facebook, you know.
Yeah, you're on Facebook. What's your name, sir? What's your name?
Big B.
Big B. Big B. Okay. So the plan is we're going to drive my tuk-tuk inside. You very, very kind people helping me out. We've got the tuk-tuk just there. And I just ate at this restaurant. I had some samosas and then I spoke with these lovely folk and they're helping me out. We're staying at their apartment because a car couldn't fit, but a tuk-tuk can fit inside.
Yes.
That's perfect. It's up to you guys.
I'll wait for you.
Okay, I'll come back. 30 minutes?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
Then I make a picture with that tuk-tuk.
Of course. So that's perfect, actually. It was quite expensive. It's our first time paying for accommodation in Suriname, and they gave me a discount, and the discounted rate was $50 US. So it's very expensive. I've never paid that much for just a hotel. So first we're actually going to an Indonesian restaurant because there's apparently a plate of food, very traditional, very local to here, Surinamese food. It's like a Javanese Suriname mix, they've said. Could I try a wrist kip?
Rice with chicken.
Rice? Oh, sorry. That.
Do you want to have a taste of both? Then you can get this.
Yes, please. So I've got the tuk-tuk parked up safe, and this is a setup. Huge plate. So I don't actually know what's going on here. There's just a bunch of chicken, noodles, like fries. There's even rice underneath, a little bit of a side salad, like a prawn chip, and this is Fernandez. If you think that logo looks familiar, to me it looks a lot like the Fanta brand, but they call it Fernandez here. But it's the same. Yeah, it's owned by the Coca-Cola company. We're just trying it all. Green punch. Also, this totaled 370 Surinamese dollars. That's about $10 US. Pretty good, to be honest. For Suriname's price comparisons, this is gonna send me into an absolute food coma, man. Thank you. That was incredible. That was like my favorite plate of food in Suriname. Truly. Have a great day. It was so nice, actually. Thank you for waiting, Miss Potts. You're the best. How come Miss Potts the best? Cutie, you resting?
No bite?
She buy inside when she's in the car. She does buy. So maybe, yeah, I got it. I got it. I don't think she'll attack. Relax. Inside, only inside she's a bit protected. Relax. How's it looking?
Yeah, good.
All right. Perfect for the tuk-tuk. Perfect little space. We got the tuk-tuk inside his house. Straight to the bar, Miss Tori. Miss Tori tuk-tuks. This adventure never ceases to kind of get less adventurous. Through here. Look at that. Perfect. Awesome. Yes. bathroom. Perfect, perfect. The shower?
Yeah.
And the toilets? Perfect. Thank you, sir. That's the bedroom there. And thank you for accepting us. No, I'll sleep. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I need to rest. It's a nice place to rest. Great. I can't believe we made this work. Thank you. Yeah, I still can't fathom how we pulled this off because I really had no faith in us finding a hotel that accepted the dog, nonetheless, that had a garage, and we got them both. $50 US for this spot, kind of on the more expensive side. That's great, Patty's got her appetite. She's hooking into some food there. But we're also the only ones here, so while it's not private bathroom, it kind of is. We've got our own kitchen as well, not that we're gonna cook, we're in a food coma. Miss Pats doesn't know it yet, but we're gonna cut her toenails. We're just chilling out, you know what I mean? So this is just a really, really nice day. But we did it, legends. So thanks for joining us on another episode. This is gonna be hopefully the last episode in Suriname with crossing to Guyana in the next episode. Call it there, what a day, what a day. Anything to add, Miss Pats? You're the best.